Beautiful. Hey, I want to welcome you guys to Results Driven by RW. I am RW. I'm excited about you guys being on tonight. Looking forward to just hopefully shifting you just a little bit. Most of the stuff that you're doing is working. Now it's just a matter of making it work a little bit better. And if it's not working, I won't find out why. Because I believe that everything works. It's just a matter of the effort that you put into it. So tonight, I kind of want to dive in, and I'm going to jump right into it. So appreciate all you guys that are live, those that are watching us on other platforms, and those that are going to be watching us a little later. So at this point, I'm going to deal with tonight going all in. Going all in. So I hope you're ready. Buckle your seatbelts. Some of you might have to put some butt pads on because I'm about to kick some butt and also push you forward a little bit, making sure that you get to where you need to go, which is good. So first thing is though, a little housekeeping. I want you guys, if you can, get in a position where you can take some notes. So if you're seated, got a pen and pad, take a few notes, take some things. With any session you're in, whether it be myself or someone else, don't go in thinking that you're going to get this massive thing that's going to change your life. Look for the nuggets. If you can walk away from each thing you go to with one nugget, those little nuggets tweak you and make you better. And I know that's what I go after. I don't go after looking at, oh, I'm going to get a bombshell. No, I'm going to get a nugget. So just the nuggets, and write it down, because I know for me personally, if I don't write things down when I see it, hear it, I lose it. So write it down, okay? Get it on if possible. Love to see your beautiful smiling faces. If you're not on camera and your teeth are out, go ahead and put them back in. And now you can start being on camera. All right. Ask questions, guys. Open up my chat. Matter of fact, do me a favor, open up my chat if you would. Just let us know your name and your business. And if you have a website, put that on there for me. Your name, your business, and you have your website. Put it on there. Let's see if my chat is working. I want to make sure you guys get recognized as we're going forward. A lot of exciting things I want to show you, and got a wonderful young lady that we're going to give her a few moments to spotlight on her business and what she's actually doing. So I'm excited about what is happening within our group. There you go. Cool, guys. Also, too, do me a favor, drop in your business and, like I said, your website or your phone number or how we can get in touch with you. Because I want us to make sure we're actually doing business together, which a lot of you guys are doing a good job doing. All right. Only unmute when called upon. I'm going to give you a few moments of just a monologue, and then we're going to jump into some dialogue to see how we can make it all make sense. All right. So let's jump right into it. First thing is, of course, I want to hear about this week's wins. Okay. Reason why this is important is I'm on with a lot of overachievers, and my overachievers overlook the good stuff and go straight to the bad stuff. So real quick for a moment, I want you to spotlight just one win. It can be small, minute, but I want you to start looking at those wins, because those wins multiply. If you focus on the wins, you won't focus on the losses as much. And honestly, I don't believe there's really losses. I just believe they're learning opportunities. So we don't lose, we just learn. Okay, so real quick, do me a favor, open up my lines and let me hear about 2 to 3 weeks wins. What do you guys got? Crickets. Let's go. Let me volunteer somebody. All right, Robbie, what you got? You got some stuff coming up. Actually, you're gonna be speaking here in a moment. So give us a little update on what happened this week.
This week. Well, this week I am preparing for my business launch. I'm doing a soft business launch, still up under this WMS umbrella, which I'm humbled to say and excited to say, but I am branching out a little bit, and so I'm excited about that.
Beautiful. We're excited about it. Matter of fact, we're going to learn a little bit more about it here in a few moments, which is good. Angie, give me a win. What'd you get this week? What happened? Something good. Tell me something good.
Just today, I'm claiming it as a win. Today, I actually saw one of the ladies that has her own business. She has a cleaning business. And I approached her about doing bulk buying from me. And she got excited. And she wants me to present her with all the brands that I'm able to get. And she was mad. She said we could have been doing this. So come Monday, I will be presenting her with brands. Told her I could probably beat whoever's pricing she's buying from. And I am really excited. That happened to me today. I'm really excited about that.
I like it. More money, more money, more money. You know, I ain't threatened by you making more money. Congratulations, Angie. That is amazing. I'm super excited, gosh, about how you're growing and just progressing. And I'm seeing your business just launch and take off. You're getting ready. Was it February? What's the date?
My date in February, we're going to Atlanta, but my date of exodus is March 7th.
March 7th. We're about to exit
So
the
we're
job.
going to March 7th. I'm leaving my job March 7th, but
That is huge. Uh-oh, I think she fell off. Oh my goodness. Anissa, what's going on? You know,
Hello.
Anissa's back in the house. She out there making all the money. I mean, come on, Anissa. I mean, I'm talking about you. I'm like, my girl out there in them streets making all kinds of money. But, you know, I'm glad to hear and see that you are alive.
And you know, I'm coming on again. I'm coming to meet with you again with counseling.
I see.
Yes.
You know what? One-on-one, you know, I'll probably let you talk.
I have to keep it going. I have to keep it going, Mr. Williams.
Well, you know what?
tell you.
he said, shut it down. Y'all, she said, mute. Y'all making too much noise.
I got you. We're gonna get it straight. Matter of fact, I saw that you're on my calendar, so I'm excited about sitting down and getting back in our flow. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, those
Yes.
one-on-ones, they definitely make a difference.
Most definitely.
Well, good to
Most
see you.
definitely. I'm ready.
All right. Let's make it all make sense. All right, well, let's jump right into tonight's lesson. I got you guys. But before we do that, I do want to hit an event spotlight. I got a wonderful young lady. Some of you guys might know her. I think you do. She actually is now starting to launch and do her thing. And I am super excited. That's a good looking picture too, man. Is that Photoshop? Anyway, that is boy, girl.
You're the only person I'm gonna let get away with that. You're the only person.
Well, I tell you what, Miss Robbie, boy, you look, what's that? There's an old song that says, you look good to me.
Mhm.
Come on, let's go.
I'm excited, girl. I am so excited about you in this launch. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna take this off share and I'm gonna see if we can pull this together because I mean, for you, I mean, for this year, so you left your job hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can pull you up so I can see you side by side. Hold on 1 second. Oh my goodness.
Don't start no mess.
Quick little conversation with my girl. What Miss Robbie, what has been going on with you? Looks like you're about to launch and jump out and do your thing. But this is your second time this year that you've made a big jump. I mean, because you left your job. When did you leave your job?
Man, you said, say that part again, the last part?
I said, when did you leave your job? You left your job this year, right?
Yeah, well, yes, basically, January, I didn't go back. Yes, I did not go back in January. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus.
So now, after much patience and waiting, now you're ready to launch out and start your own office. I'm super excited. Tell us a little bit about it. I'm excited to hear about it even more.
Oh my goodness, yes. And so, okay, so I'm having my launch event where I'm still under this fabulous umbrella, but I'm actually stepping out a little bit on my own. And it looks like this tax season I will be in my own office. Come on through here now. Yes, come on, yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I am excited. I am looking forward to it. And it's like, gotta hit the ground running. Gonna hit the ground running. So.
Well, Robbie, it's been a long time coming. We talked about this, was it 2 years ago? Year and a half ago?
Yes, we did. I think it was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Yes. Yeah, and
Wow.
you shocked me this week. And I was like, what? Yeah. So.
Wow, well, I am excited. Some of you guys might not know, but Robbie is my oldest friend in Las Vegas. I've known her over 31 years, and she actually is the one that introduced me to my wife. And so, I mean, we go back like 4 flats on a lack. And to see her now, 31 years later, and I know most people, of course, don't know your story, but man, I remember when she was on Section 8.
Come
I was
on,
with
come
her
on,
when she bought
yes,
her
come
first
on,
house. I was with her when she bought her second house.
yes, come on, keep going, come on, keep
Losing
going.
our job. Then we're going into our own business, our own office. Robbie, I think our relationship has been working.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get the perks. I got the perks. So I'm really happy. I got the perks. But no, I mean, I'm excited. I'm just excited. And can't nobody tell me what God won't do if I'm telling you. If you just, even when you keep moving, when it don't look like what you think it should look like, you just got to keep moving and praying and moving forward. Yeah, so I'm
Wow,
grateful.
so I
And
mean,
I'm
just real
excited.
quick, and just backtracking. I know I got stuff to say. I promise y'all. But I mean, can you remember the Section 8 living? I mean, and then from there to buy your own house, and then from there to, I mean, I've just seen you grow over the time. It's been like, wow. And
But it's
so,
so
I mean,
funny
mom.
because you've always been in the background pushing me, and I'll just never forget. And this wasn't that long ago when you see my paycheck, and you was like, "How you living off that?" You know what I mean? And I was like, "Well, hold up a second. The sister been trying to work this for a long time." So, but I mean, just having patience and working with me and not you pushing me, but you're not pushing me to the point where it's scary. It's a little scary, but not pushing me to the point where I'm fearful and don't want to step out. You know what I mean? So it's just amazing. From McDonald's, what, 16 McDonald's.
Man,
Man, you know what I mean? Had a baby young, Section 8, like you said. But I've always wanted more. I've always wanted more, and being able to, be in friendship with you and Miss Gloria. Y'all just keep me moving. Keep me moving.
It's amazing. Well, I'm excited. I'm super excited. So you guys do me a favor. I mean, if you're in the Las Vegas area, go out, support her. It's on my birthday.
It is on your birthday. Yes, I know.
So I will see what I could do and do maybe a cameo, but I am so proud. I'm so excited. And I just want to push you to the moon and back. I look forward to the day when we're sitting back and you're a multi-millionaire, I'm a multi-gazillionaire, and we're sitting back and we're looking back and we're like, man, remember where we started from? And so now for you to have your own tax office, so guys, look out. Robbie Wright Agency is coming your way. My girl is ready. I'm excited just to be a part. So thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this great endeavor. And you guys support her to the full. She's going to be over off of Rancho. And so Rancho and Decatur. And so they're excited. We're excited. So you guys definitely clock in. If you can make it this Saturday, support my girl, please be there and show her the love and support. And if you don't have a tax person, I promise you, she'll take care of you. Here's how much I trust her. She's somebody I would give my debit card and my PIN. That's how much I trust her. And so you don't have too many people in your life like that. So I really appreciate her friendship. And I know that she's the one that's going to help us even get to higher heights and deeper depths. So thank you so much, Robbie. All right, we out. All right, appreciate you, girl. I'm kicking you off. Let's see how I kick you off. Oh, remove spotlight. There it is. Nope, there it is. I'm back. All right, guys. So anyway, enough of all that. But guys, I tell you what, I'm excited. I'm really excited about the things that are happening. You guys are excelling and doing some amazing stuff. I mean, when you talk about people that leaving their jobs, shifting their lives, making moves. I mean, I am super duper proud. I even had a young lady that I've been working with. She just, matter of fact, is a landslide. Judge Mari, if you guys don't know, she just won her judgeship. And she's someone that I'm very close to. She called me last night, just going on and on and on about how, wow, I said, darling, it was all you. You made it work. You did the work. And I seen her do it, but it was exciting going along the journey with her to see exactly what happened. So, oh yeah, Troy, you met her. So Troy, she won. It just ain't official yet, but it's pretty much a landslide. My girl's doing her thing. And so I'm excited about that too. So I got a lot of good things happening. My people are moving, they're shifting. And matter of fact, I just picked up NFL guys. So it's kind of things are working. They're working. But anyway, you guys are doing your thing too. And I'm excited about that. So let's jump into the night. And that beautiful picture there, okay, that is a little photoshopped. I'm just saying, I ain't want to gossip. But anyway, I mean,
You better leave my artist alone. Leave my artist alone. You hear me?
You look good, Rob. You look good, girl. Also, too, guys, for you guys that don't know, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I'm going to show you guys 10 steps to starting your own trucking company. So come on out. I have 2 trucking companies, and both of them are out there. Those wheels are turning. Total of 4 trucks, I think. Yeah, 1 semi, a couple box trucks. But I want to show you how I did it. The guy that does the work that I want you guys to meet, and be able to jump in. So if you can, mark your calendar, come out and see us on next week. All right. So tonight I'm going to deal with all in. Now, here's the thing that most of you guys are going to tell me is I'm already all in, coach. Yeah, right. I'm going to show you something that I think is going to shift you a little bit, because the question I really want to deal with is, when you say all in, what are you talking about exactly? Because all in looks a little different for everybody, okay? So now, all in, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, means fully committed or committed to or involved in something. In other words, getting to the place now to where you're actually absolutely committed to what you're doing. Now, I believe many of you are committed to the aspect of until it makes me uncomfortable, or until it stretches me beyond what I think I can do. So I kind of want to make this commitment thing a little different, because you've heard it multiple ways, but I want you to hear it a little different tonight. One way I want you to think about it is relationships. I don't know what you guys know, but relationships are complicated. How many can attest to that? If you can attest to that, say, yes, I can attest to that. Put that in my chat. Because relationships are complicated. And I want to deal with your business and you being in relationship together, and talk about the commitment level that you're actually putting into your business to get the work done. Now, a lot of guys that I talk to, they are in love with their business, which I'm excited about. And then some people I'm talking to are just in serious like. And if you guys look at your relationship that you've had and got, how many of you guys actually can say I'm in love with my relationship, or I'm just in serious like with this person? And I think the good news is, as long as you identify where you are, that's good. But when it comes to your business, this is a relationship. I'm telling you, you have to get tied to your business to where your business literally becomes a part of you. And so another question I had here is, are you in contract or covenant relationship with your business? In other words, a contract just means if your business does all these things, then you'll work it. But if your business doesn't do all these things, then you're not going to work it as hard. Now, covenant means irregardless, I'm going to be involved and committed 100% to my business, irregardless of how the ups and downs go. So I want to lock you in tonight and look at some different ways that now you have to see yourself working. Because when it comes to relationships, why do people hold back in relationships? Do me a favor, type that in my chat. Why do people hold back in relationships? And when you think about your business, once again, it is a relationship. So are you all in? Are you halfway in? Are you feeling like I can make it? But why do people hold back? Let me see the chat. What we got going on in chat? Fear, failure, comfort, distrust. I like it. Fear. Gosh, fear is a big one, huh? What else? What makes a relationship you hold back? In other words, you don't go all in. You don't give them all of you. You know, I know a lot of times relationship when you first start, you just you send your representative. In other words, it's who you want to be, but really not yet. You know how we do that? In other words, once you find out after a little while in a relationship, you find out who you're really dealing with. Like that testing, failure, being unequal. I get that. Hurt from the last one. Ooh, that's real good. Distrust, man. You guys are saying some good stuff here. So with that being said, that means that now people hold back in relationships naturally, but now how are you holding back in your business? Is maybe because you had a business that didn't work before? And so now you're kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it's the fear. Maybe it's the distrust. What is the reason that you're in your relationship with it's almost like the same thing with money. Everybody has a different relationship with money. You know, I have a serious love for money, not to the aspect to where some of you would take it to the next step. I don't do that. The love of money is the root of all evil. No, I'm not saying that. But I do like having it. Trust me, I tried broke. Broke don't work for me. But with that being said, there's relationships to all this, okay? So with that relationship, here's what you got to look at, okay? We mentioned some of these trust issues. Have you been cheated on or been cheated? And sometimes what happens in business, you'll cheat on your business. with another business. And the sad thing is you allow the new shiny thing, I call it chasing shiny things, and you'll run into that new shiny thing and forget about what's actually been working for you. How many know there's 80-20% relationship within a business, with any relationship? 80-20. You don't get 80-20. You're not gonna get 100% in their relationship. Oh no, you ain't, because you ain't 100, you ain't 100%. You don't give 80% of your best, 20% of your jackleggedness, because we all got issues. We all got our own things that we deal with. So in business, sometimes we don't trust ourselves, just like in relationships. Right now, if you really trusted yourself in your business, how much more all in would you be? How much more would you invest in your business if you trusted yourself? Right now, for me personally, I've been doing, of course, this for 26 years in my own business, my entrepreneur. I don't trust other people to work for them. I'd rather know that if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna be because of me out there getting it and making it happen. Some of you right now, if you think about it, is your actual relationship you're currently in with maybe your job, is that recession proof? In other words, if something were to happen really bad in the market, could you lose your job? And if you could lose your job, that means that really in that relationship, that's kind of suspect. So how long you really want to be in that relationship that could not work out? But then again, I believe you do what you do while you're doing it. Some of you love what you do, so keep doing what you love, but make sure your chick on the side is taken care of too. Because some of y'all, your actual business is your side chick. And that's okay, as long as you're able to take care of the side chick. Because sometimes we don't take care of the side chick and they move on to somebody else, okay? We don't think we're worthy. I've seen this a lot in business. People self-sabotage themselves in business. They'll get to a point to where they overcommit, they'll overdo their expenses, and within themselves, they're thinking, well, I'm pushing forward. No, you're looking for a way out. And some of you guys have been in relationships that you've been looking for a way out. If that's you, just type in there, yeah, you talk about me. Because sometimes in your business, you low-key might be looking for a way out. If this don't work, how many of you have said that? Well, if this don't work. if you start saying that within your business, how much more is going to be a struggle to keep that momentum going? Also in relationships, how many know sometimes you want what you're not willing to give? You know, you want Superman, but you won't be Superwoman. Any of my guys out there can relate to that. They want you to jump on buildings and leap, put your cape on. They want you to come to their rescue. But when it comes to you being taken care of, you're not getting that same love. And so once again, in relationships, sometimes we will want something, but we ain't willing to give it. So in other words, in your business, you might want all the benefits of the business. Like some of you guys see me, I'm traveling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. All that looks good, but I put the same effort in to get there. In other words, I'm working like tomorrow, like I said, somebody says a holiday. I said, really, I didn't even know. Because when you're in your business and your relationship is so tight, it becomes one and the same. I have to get pulled away from my business. I have to make myself not go in because it's what I do, okay? So for you guys, what is your relationship with your business? Do you love your business or is it just a serious like? Are you in covenant or are you just in a contract to where, once again, contractual means if things go good, I'll stay. If things don't go good, I'm leaving. So you have to ask yourself these questions because when it comes to your business, you trust me, you have to find out, do I really want to do this? Because some of you, I want to stop you kind of here. If you're not looking to put in the work, put in the time, do the things that are required, then really, you don't want a relationship as bad as you think you do. I truly believe some people are single because they want to be, and that's okay. I don't believe everybody should be married. Some people should be single. But those that say you want a relationship, but every time you get in one, you self-sabotage, you don't feel you're worthy, you have trust issues, all those things come to pass. So now when it comes to your business, how is that flowing over? Because I don't know if you've ever heard this, guys, but how you do one thing is how you do everything. And so in one area of your life, if you're wishy-washy, you're gonna be wishy-washy in the other areas. If you got trust areas in one area, you're gonna be having trust areas in the other area. If you don't trust yourself to do what you can do, then in business and in life, it's gonna be hard to move forward from there, okay? In business, guys, and in relationships, you gotta know when to cut your losses. Get to a point to where you know when it's time to bust, to break this thing up. Anybody had a breakup recently that they knew that this was not good for you to be in? I know some of you like, nah, I don't want to tell all my business out there. But anyway, generally the two reasons that I think that most people are breaking up is they're not growing and they're not willing to change. And so a lot of times when you're in business, you have to ask yourself, am I willing to change? Am I willing to evolve to become what the business is shifting to? Like right now, my businesses, most of them are automated. And so to fight automation would mean I would not be willing to change and not willing to grow. So I have to really look at, will my business continue or keep going even past the stages they're in now? All right. So with that being said, I want tonight to be a fresh start for all of you. I want you to really look at your business and say to yourself, you know, where do I want to go from here? Let's start from now to going forward. If you've been super committed to your business, I congratulate you. Now, the only thing I'm going to ask is, what are the fruits? What are you seeing? Are you actually getting the benefits that you signed up for? Are you doing the work though, then in order to get the benefits? So with that being said, let's jump into some conversation around the information. Let's get to the point now to where we find out, what did you learn about yourself in your business relationship today? Are you all in? This is our conversation part. So real quick, let me hit my right side, I think it is. Delshana, what's your relationship with your business, man? I need to know the skinny.
All right, all right. So I think my relationship with my business might lend or lean into Covenant. I say that because I'm very busy with the business. It's social media posts, awareness, networking, connecting, like all coming up with new ideas, trying new stuff. Like, and my money, my money is tied up in as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be my answer, my quick short answer.
Well, sounds like your business is your sugar daddy. Then you're your sugar daddy to your business, and that's not good. That's not a good relationship. We got to work that relationship a little different. You know, it should be some reciprocation here. You know, you put in some effort, you put in some dollars, then your business should kick out some dollars back to you. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. But that relationship is not. It might not be healthy. So in order to make that relationship healthy, now you have to ask yourself, what and where do I need to make adjustments? I think we've talked about this a little bit. I want to see you doing more offers. Don't be afraid to put those offers out there. And then the top 25 list, which we're going to talk about here towards the end of the call, what you guys are doing to actually double that income, okay? But yes, that's a valid point. Putting all this into your business, but waiting to see the return. And that's something that, once again, it only is going to come from finding out what are actually income producing ideas. And we'll talk about that some more too. I don't want to make sure I get to hear from some other folk too. Terrence, what's going on, young man? My nephew, man, I'm so proud of, man. I appreciate you. It's late for you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you, man. You look good too, man. Got that good camera, boy. You got that Williams look on you, boy. I tell you.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad I had made it up in here, but for my business, I feel like it's love and I'm invested in it. Even though I don't have no kids, but I feel like I'm in the growing stages of my business as a kid. Like, you know, when a parent is to their child and just going through those phases, you know, it's like not a perfect book for it, but it's like you're trying to experience it while you go, if that explains it well.
Okay, that's good. Actually, it actually sounds like a relationship that's building healthy, to where now you're going to grow it, make it work. And like we had talked about a little bit, to where now it's a matter of having it make some babies, because that's really what you want. You want this to be a fruitful relationship between you and your business. I like the way you brought that in, because ultimately,
Yes,
with any relationship, it should produce some type of fruit. And I think that as you're going forward, I always set a time frame on things in the aspect of a time frame and a number, and then knowing what you're working towards, and then not being afraid to put those offers out there. And Matthew, you're gonna probably hear me say a lot about offers. Offers being that you're actually saying, pay me, pay me, pay me. Because a lot of times people won't actually put out there that they actually get paid for what they do. And so if we don't do it, then It's almost like if people don't know you, they won't flow you. But the same token, realizing that if you don't make an offer, then they don't have anything to look for. And that's something we're going to talk about, making sure you guys are first thing, making an offer, letting people know what you do, what your product or service is, whatever that would be, and then now monetizing it. I just found out the other day, there's a way to monetize Reels. I'm like, really? You can monetize Reels? Anybody else know that? Y'all
I
holding
heard
back.
about it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm about to say I heard about it recently too. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I saw it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm logging in, man. I'm trying to, hey, once again, guys, when we're talking about this, execution is what we want in this group. I want to see you executing and moving in those areas and allowing those things to work out. All right. Appreciate you, Terrence. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Like I said, I know it's late where you're at, so I appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Troy, what's going on, young man? Coach Troy. Let me brag a little bit. His first year coaching took his team all the way to the ship, to the playoffs, right? Come on, give me the skinny.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, it's been a lot, but we went undefeated in our league, got first place in our seeding where we're at. So we had our first playoff game last weekend. We've been preparing for the second level, which is this Saturday, which is the state semis. And if we win that, we'll be heading to the Raider Stadium, play for that good old state championship.
In year one.
Yeah, it's been some work.
In year one. Dude, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, man. This is amazing. I mean, who takes a team from my first year coaching all the way to the almost to the ship? So congrats, man. Big congrats. Big shout out. So I know that's been keeping you busy, but when it comes to your business and the things that you're working on, I think it's a side chick right now, right?
When I heard that, that was funny, but I said that's inappropriate. I think for me, my illustration would be that, you know, I have a great career that, you know,
Yes.
I know I'm connected to my work, my life's work. So in that, you know, I'm sold because I'm able to show these young men, these youth, you know, value, worth. And, you know, it is demanding. You know, there's good times and there's bad times. And as much as, you know, I got some praise today, which I appreciate, I'm not really for all of it, right? I like to just go and get the work done, stay out the way. I'm like a unsung hero, right? I'm behind the scenes, orchestrated.
Mm-hmm.
So in seeing that with the career set, right, we will illustrate this as a tree bearing fruit, right? And as this tree has grown and started to bear fruit, I'm growing with it, but sitting on the branches of that tree as it's growing. All the while understanding that, there's more to this than what's going on for longevity, legacy. So now I take some seeds as I'm on the branch to throw down and just wait to see it bloom, which will be, you know, owning a couple houses, you know, throwing into my 401k, continuing to be a learner, right? Learning information to become financially independent, to get to the mailbox money, the residuals. But it's about staying the course, trusting the process. As much as you would want to rush it, some things do have to take its time. But a lot of what you're saying today will really fall on my shoulder to say, you know, Troy, what are you really doing? So how I see everything is I'm on this branch, I'm waiting for, you know, the second harvest to grow, which is blooming, it's blossoming. But I don't know, it has tasks, right? So all I know is I wake up every day with tasks. I go hard, beating my chest, running through walls, giving my all, passion, focus, determination. And then nighttime comes, I come home, I'm like, okay, let's say I got the babies. They're good to go, giving them some love and they loving on me. I'm like, all right, we good. And then I'm out. And then it's replay. But I also understand right now as well. And thank you for the patience and understanding the illustration. I will hope you guys do. That it really does reflect back to trusting the process. In my growth, as I sat on this branch, which is the career, and it's blossoming, it's taking me places, it's getting me to certain tables of conversation. I'm seeing that, it's my train of thought. How can I best say this? See, that's that too. I'm foggy, I'm here. I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. Just got to continue to keep putting work in. That's all, and just understanding everything. But I think what I'm remembering now is that it's just sometimes you have to wait. And a lot of things I've come into, I'm assimilating. So I am increasing my capacity. And I'm seeing that I can take on more capacity, especially when it goes towards, okay, what I'm doing on this tree. And as I see this next tree growing, right? So I say, okay, this is great exposure, experience. And then, just a great culmination of knowledge. I would say that. So it's just, again, it's not going to come fast. And I think I heard Ms. Robbie say, when you don't want to, you gotta keep going. Or you didn't understand it, you just gotta keep going. I understand it. That's where I'm at, and just keep my head down, but head on swivel, if that makes sense.
Beautiful,
Head
man.
on
Well,
swivel.
keep moving, man. Once again, congrats on the almost getting to the chip. I'm actually looking forward to being there, hanging out with you. So keep moving, keep grooving. Let's make it happen. All right. Good job. Good job. Good job. Angie, where you at? Angie, what's going on? I know you in the mode, girl. You in a whole nother. You and Precious in there posted up. What y'all got going on? Uh-oh, I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Uh-oh, click on the unmute. That's okay. Oh, you can't mute, huh? Okay, never mind. Let me move on. All right, let's go to, real quick to Robbie.
Okay, so me and my business, at first we were sort of dating because we need to know if we liked each other. Because I was unsure and it was unsure. So once we got to a point where it's like, okay, I probably sort of like you a little bit, we decided to go ahead and be committed. So we committed. We committed, and we in this covenant. And it's like, now if it want to get out, it got to get jumped out. So, it's right here. This is where it's at. Ain't no deal breaker. You hear me? This is it right here. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I love these analogies. These are good analogies. Well, see what happens, guys. And once again, here's the whole thought. You got to see things from a different perspective, because sometimes you get stuck in what you see and how you see it. But when you see it and hear it from somebody else, you look at it differently, because you got some that are leaping and making moves. You got some that are sitting back saying, well, let me see. Then you got some that are kind of in the middle. And so now you have to find out, where are you at? And then now ask yourself where you're at and where you want to be. What's it going to take to get there? Like I told myself that I knew loved the Air Force. Man, I was so thankful. I'm a veteran. Shout out to all the veterans that are on the screen that are watching us. Shout out to you guys. Loved it. It was great. But I knew that I always wanted to have my own. And when I say own, I wanted my own time. I wanted my own money. I wanted my own freedom. And so I did realize that I loved what I was doing, but I loved my freedom more. Does that make sense? Because at some point in a relationship, you have to ask yourself, we have relationships, guys, but which one is the one that's going to take me to the next level versus which one is going to be like, it's going to be cool, but it's not going to really get me. Because if you look at what you really want and where you're at, will it get you there? That's the question you have to ask yourself. If it won't get you there, then my next question is, why are you still together? Or are you looking to make an escape? Because if not, it's not going to make it get to where you want to get to. You know, I remember talking to Mari, my girl that just got her judgeship. And as we were talking, I told her, I said, Darn, I said, right now where she was at, she was doing great. She was actually in a great government job, doing wonderful, making some moves. But she said, I want to do more. I don't want to just enforce the rules. I want to help make the laws. I said, well, what's the steps? She said, well, I have to be maybe a judge and then go and be governor. So I'm like, well, so let's start making those steps. And so in other words, guys, in order to get to where you want, the question is not if you love what you're already doing, it's how much do you love the freedom that you're after? You got to love that more. Because my goal would be is you got to love it enough to make a commitment, lock and load, and jump into it. But once again, everything's timing. And everything is your mentality. That's what we're going to develop over the next couple of weeks of how bad do you want what you say you want? Do you want the freedom bad enough to break up relationships? Some of you guys, it's some people right now in your own life, personal, you need to break up with. I'm telling you right now, you need to break up with debt. You need to break up with broke. You need to, there's a couple relationships that you need to break up with. You follow me? And until you do that, you're going to keep connecting back to it. Okay? So let's move on. Angie, did I get you now? I know you were trying to unmute.
Yeah, it's kind of like every time I go to touch that chat, it kicks me out.
Oh, there you go.
So
You're in now.
I was just like, let me not touch anything because it keeps kicking me out. So I was trying to, every time you would say, put something in the chat, or I was in the middle of talking, the thing just kicked me out. So I just been.
Uh-oh, she got booted out again. That's right. If you ain't saying what I'm saying, you get booted out. No, I'm joking. I think she's back. Yeah.
Yes, it just kicked me out again. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
you
like,
to get your internet game together, okay? You can't be doing cricket and rolling with me. I'm just saying, we got to step our game up. I'm sorry, you were saying it. Go ahead. We're listening.
it's Verizon 5G. It's not working.
Okay, props. Then I bow down because I got Verizon 5G. Okay, go ahead.
Oh God, I'm sorry. What was the question before?
Your
it kicked me
relationship with
out?
your business, where is that at?
Oh wow. I love my business. And as far as me being committed, if you can ask Bobby how she live off her money, you would be like, what you doing? I'm in the pauper house because I work and I make sure that I get my rent and my bills paid and everything else I dump into my business. It doesn't generate all the money that it's supposed to, but I believe in it so much, and I have seen where it can, that I'm all in. My relationship, I'm all in. So just like she said, yeah, I'd have to get jumped out with my business. We would have to have a serious divorce party over here and be like, no, I done put too much money into you, lady. You ain't going nowhere. You mine. We here. We ain't going nowhere. We gonna work it out. That's my relationship. We married full life.
I love it. I love it. I love it. What happens now is once you make that commitment, then like me and my wife, we made the commitment that divorce was not an option. And once you make that decision that divorce is not an option in your business, then it doesn't matter what happens in between there, because now you're committed to what you're doing. And let me throw this in there. Some of you, in order to get to where you're going, is going to take your business, which I'm glad you brought up, Angie, is going to be your seed to sow into your actual business. And that's okay. I'm going to also share with you guys, you want to get to the point to where you're not afraid to take what you already have, sow it to get what you really want.
Mhm.
Say it again. Don't be afraid to take what you already have and sow it to what you want. I have another client I'm working with. He had a home. He was what I call house rich and money poor. So we took the house, and this was a little while ago, interest rates were better, so different scenario. But we took the house, sold the house, and with that that selling of one thing, which was, he thought it was his harvest. I said, man, that ain't your harvest. That's just more seed. So we took that house, sold it back in the ground by him selling it. By him selling that house, he picked up another house that was just as nice as the one he was in, a rental property, paid off all his debt, and now is investing. And so with one move, he made 5. That's, some of you guys are playing checkers. I need you to play chess. Get to the place to where you don't get stuck. Realize that what you currently have right now is just more seed. It ain't the harvest. You can't tell me it's the harvest, especially if you're telling me that you want more. It's just more seed. So in order to get a greater harvest, you got to put that back in the ground and keep working with that thing that you have. But don't have to be afraid, guys, to dump more in, even though it seems like, well, man, this seems like, no. If it's really what you're married to, don't be afraid to put that money in there. All right, guys? Because, hey, it don't happen by itself. I can tell you that much for a fact. Glo, what's going on, Miss Gloria? Are you married or are you committed? Is your husband married?
My husband is very married and we also pregnant right now. So with the seed that we're birthing and bringing forth. So we're going to have to hold on to this for at least 18 more years before we are able to set it free. Okay. But yes, I'm very committed.
Wow. So what's the difference for you? What clicked? When did it click that you wanted to open up these other locations to do these things?
That's kind of been in the mindset probably from the beginning as we were working together in business. And I think we had the vision together with the multiple locations, but being able to actually see it transition and happen is a beautiful thing. And so knowing that this is just phase 1 and that there's more to come. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I want to thank you publicly for allowing me to coach you, because it's not often that your wife allowed you to coach her. And so, and matter of fact, just for her with this location, she was talking and I was talking. And so you know what I did? I made a call. And guys, some of you don't realize it yet, but when I make a call, things start happening. And so I made one call, set up the appointment with the new location. She went in and knocked out the park. But the key being is sometimes you need somebody to make that call for you. Matter of fact, right now I'm waiting on her to make another call so we can open another location. So, but sometimes, guys, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and also connecting with people that want to see you grow. And matter of fact, Anissa's on here, which I'm gonna hit her up because I just made a call for her too. Anissa, what's going on? Thank you, Gloria. Uh-oh, you know what? Anissa might have fell off. That's okay. Tiffany, Miss Dr. Tiffany, where you at? Dr. Tiffany, where you at?
I am definitely committed and in covenant with my business. I just reached my 2-year mark.
Excellent.
9/30 in my year mark in my new location. And so it ain't no getting out. Plan A must work.
I like it. I like it. I like it. So when you look at the business, can you see though that there's some things that can happen within that? Do we have to find out how committed you are to that business?
There's always room for growth, always room for elevation and expansion. And so the reason why that is don't get far from the coach. So that's why I come every week, because you let me see the holes that I have that I can fill so they can be cemented and I can create a better foundation.
Beautiful. Well, you're doing a great job. I'm actually excited. I know we're going to be meeting, I think, on week after next. So I'm excited next week, I think. So I'm excited because I want to definitely sit down with you. I got some great ideas and thoughts. Guys that don't know, Tiffany has multiple businesses and she actually has a event space that I'm really interested in, just so you know, thinking about it. So we're going to talk about that some more because I think there's some ways to blow that up and really make that something even, you've already done great. Now just a matter of maybe a couple phone calls and see what we can do to make some more stuff happen. All right, good stuff. Let's see, anybody else I missed on the call that's actually with, oh, Erica, I see you on here. Sade, you're on here too. Erica, where are you at with your business?
Well, we did some during the week. We did a little footwork. We kind of took it back to the old school. Was handing out flyers and cards to people, and actually took a few phone orders and have an event coming up with an apartment complex that's near me to do their holiday party.
Beautiful. That is amazing. Well, sounds like you actually started clicking like we talked about then. I like it. I'm looking forward to that report tomorrow.
Yes, I did.
Matt,
Oh, definitely. We're getting it together.
Oh, wow. So it sounds like you're married then. You're in it. You're in it to win. This is it.
Yeah, this is it. It's kind of like it's plan A and then it's plan A.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I like to hear. Because once you make that commitment, it changes everything. You know, it makes everything start flowing in a whole nother direction. And the cool thing is you got to doing the work. And that's where now your work, your effort, it pays off. And so look forward to, matter of fact, I know you guys are gonna email those results tomorrow. So please send them to me. I get excited when I see you guys moving forward and doing great stuff. So keep going. Is Rod there with you?
All right, thank you. Yep, I'll definitely get that to you tomorrow.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Is Rod with you too?
Yes, he's here.
Hey, Rod, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Pastor?
Man, it's going amazing, man. So good. Sounds like you guys are in gear, kicking and moving to the next level.
Definitely. Yep,
Beautiful.
just like I said, I'm just thankful for the help. Thankful for the help. Erica, she been knocking out the park, keeping me busy. So I can't let her outdo me.
I like it. I like it. That's a partnership. That's teamwork. It's a great job. Look forward to
If anything, I gotta match her. Stay with her. And stuff knocked out.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, man, good job. Good job, guys. Keep on moving forward, making it happen. I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. All right. Sade, what's going on? Give me a quick, what you got going on? Where are you in business?
I would have to say that we are fiancés right now. The reason why I say that is because I have struggled a lot with just feeling like, am I actually worthy to actually, do or like own my own business? And I would say, like, when I do think about it, and since we're speaking on relationships, I can say that I'm kind of like the runaway bride. It's like I see my business down there at the altar waiting on me, like coming down, and it's just like I freeze because when I look, it's just like I see where it can actually take me, and I actually look at myself like, am I actually truly just worthy to actually have something like that? So to squash all of that, I have a meeting with you tomorrow. So one of my biggest things is getting that LLC. So I have my money and everything ready so I can go ahead and really have that protection and make it official. So that way I can put away all my fears and anxiety and not feeling so much like I'm not worthy to be a business owner, but just go ahead and get it done.
Beautiful. I'm excited. Man, looking forward to it. I know we're gonna knock that thing out the park, get you all legit. And the goal is within the first 30 days to get you some business credit too.
Orders.
So we're gonna try to make it work.
Kosher Schenkel. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. Good job. Good job. Keep moving forward. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. All right, guys. So with that being said, guys, I think this is important that we now get ready to wrap this up. I don't want to hold you guys long, but I do understand that you got to know if you're all in. Got to ask yourself, am I all in? Am I really doing all I can do? And biggest key for me real quick is anybody have anything that they have a question about that maybe I can answer for you? That's off topic, but a question nonetheless that you want answered or you had a thought about. I did have someone this week, I don't know who it was. I sent a link to them. I don't know if it was somebody on the screen or somebody's watching, but you actually connected and got an American Express card. I don't know who that was. Was anybody on my, or here? No? Was that you, Troy? Did you get the American Express?
This is before my football season started. We sat down and talked, right? And I got the American Express card. But then I had told you, I don't know if it's a hack, y'all, but what I did was I watched some YouTube video. I like trying to listen to information while I'm, like working and stuff. And I was able to get the business card through you, Mr. Williams, and then I tapped in and followed this video and got another card. So I got a platinum and a business card right now. So this is my question while I still am talking. I
Yes.
checked the schedule to have a meeting with you, and it looks like you all sealed up until next year. So listen, I'm not mad at it, I understand, but football season will conclude and it's time to get back to some business.
Gotcha. You know what? What I'll do is I'm actually gonna be opening up a little bit more. I had a few adjustments I need to make. So I'll definitely send you out the update and see how your schedule works, and we'll make something happen.
Okay.
Yeah, many of you on this screen and watching, I want to work with you. I'm excited about working with you because I believe we can do some great stuff together. So definitely look for the calendar to open up a little bit more. Right now, yeah, it's definitely been tapped up. All right, Delshonda, you had a question. What you got?
Okay, my question is, what does an offer sound like?
An offer is, and now if you're promoting, you have to go with now letting people know exactly what your costs and your fees are. If you're selling a product, exactly what those prices and fees are, and then have a actual pay now here link. In other words, have something to where right there they can purchase. Or in your case, say it's someone that's looking at one of your stuff, say, oh, that's nice. Hey, hit me with a DM. I'll go ahead and get you set up. In other words, probably it's just more of a closing technique to where once you get a person on the hook, seal the deal.
Okay, because I got a lot of looks, I got a oohs, and then it's like, okay, cool now. But then you go to the website.
You got it. So now the good news is they see it. I would put on there, hit me with a DM, let me hit you with my special.
So give them an action.
Give them an action step. In other words, make them have to do something next to connect to what you're doing.
Okay. All right. Cool beans. Thank you.
Yeah, no, or better yet, even get to a point to where if you can, with your email, with your text list, send them out a link to PayPal or whatever to make that payment. So in other words, make it to where now it's easy to make that next step, especially with your product or service. Because some of this stuff is so good, but it's almost like, some people think life is the field of dreams. You build it and they will come. No, that won't happen. You have to actually now put something out there. Once it's out there, they dig it, then you're gonna put an offer out there or an offer to buy, an offer to select, offer to make a purchase. Once you do that, it makes a difference. Now, once you get to a certain point, then you won't have to even do that. People automatically know. Like right now, people sit down with me, they automatically know, pull out your checkbook. I ain't free. But once again, that's only because of the standard that I've set. Quick thing. Remember, people treat you how you treat yourself. If you know you're valuable, your time's valuable, then now people will recognize that they want to be a part of what you're a part of, but they also recognize that you definitely want to be able to help them. And it's not going to be something that you're just going to give away to them. But that's something we'll talk about even more as we keep going. Gloria, you got your hand up. What you got?
Yes, I have a question actually for everyone that's on the chat.
Go.
For those did you guys know that it was Mr. Williams' birthday on the 12th?
Oh.
Happy birthday.
I appreciate you. I'm getting there. 51 years old, excited.
What time is it over there? Because it's 10:04 p.m. Eastern time over here.
Yeah, 10:04. So it's 7:04 here.
Oh, so it's the next day. My bad. Because
no, you're at 10:04, 7:04. Yeah, you got it.
All right, because I got it saved in my calendar, and I was like, yeah, I remember it was on the 12th. So yeah, appreciate it.
It's coming up. It's coming up. I take all gifts. Matter of fact, my prayer for me and to you guys is I want you guys to get so successful that y'all guys come together and buy me a Bentley. I'm just throwing it out there. The expectation level, I'm trying to get it to where, you guys realize, I'm waiting for you guys to get that big deal and you get me a Rollie. I'm just throwing it out there. I want to be so connected to you. You get excited about doing it. Be a blessing. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I'm coming through.
So that's my favorite card.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so that's my favorite card. So now when I go to the Bentley lot and I go pick up my Bentley, I keep you in mind.
I feel the love. I feel the love. Just don't forget about the little people, guys. That's all I'm saying. When you blow up, don't forget about the little people. All right, guys, I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. All right, Robbie, you got a question? What you got?
Okay, so I have a question about the challenge and how you said do like a discount, right? So I'm
Yes.
wondering, how would I do the discount, because it's not tax season, so isn't it too premature for me to give a discount at this moment?
Actually, no. I would say you need to do some early appointments, especially with the business people. Should be some consultations going on to where now you can get them prepared for tax season coming up.
Okay.
So really getting a flyer out there to prepare them for tax season. You know, get your tax strategy now.
Okay, got you.
What does it look like? Yeah, so that way you get them in the door, and remember, on your location, everything's gonna be higher. So we're looking at a high tier level of clients anyway, so that's gonna be huge. And so now you can discount it from there, but that discount still makes you get what you were actually after to get anyway.
Okay, got you. Okay, thank
Can
you.
I add this then too, Robbie, that now is the perfect time for bookkeeping for those that haven't had it. So you can offer a special for end of the year bookkeeping to get them caught up.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so those are opportunities, guys. Don't miss the opportunity. Matter of fact, those of you that are in product sales, you better be hammering for Black Friday. Christmas is coming. Whatever your products are, I need to see discounts. But with the discounts, make sure you don't hurt yourself. Make sure you discount it to what you want or need it to be. That's still going to make you money. And then make sure it's a discount for a short period, not for a long period. Like I'm about to do a discount too on one of my programs, but I'm going to do that just for Black Friday. And that's it. And so you want to make sure you set that up to where you can, because one thing about you guys want to do, you want to get that momentum going. And so those small hits, they matter. Okay. Any other questions? All right. You guys are amazing. Just want to remind you, hit your goals challenge. Remember, between now and the end of the year, double your income. All you guys that already signed up for the challenge, I'm already got you on my book, looking to meet with you to go over your goals, how we're going to knock those out. I believe that all of you that have signed up to hit your goals, you're going to hit them. I'm going to push you, prod you, kick you, but you're going to reach those goals before the end of this year. The momentum that I see now is happening, especially because you're doing the work. How many of you guys are actually reading the scrolls? Is anybody reading my scrolls? I'm gonna slap y'all around. Oh, good. You guys read those scrolls. Those scrolls are powerful. They're on my Excel results driven page, just the beginning of it. But if you email me, I'll send you the whole scroll. Okay? So email me at resultsdrivenbyrw@gmail.com, and I'll send you the whole scroll that we're actually studying for this week, which I believe this week's scroll is I Am Nature's Greatest Miracle. I Am Nature's Greatest Miracle is this week's scroll. So you definitely, if you have not gotten it, email me. I'll send you the whole scroll. All right? Don't go alone, guys. Everything you guys are doing is wonderful, but I just want to see how we can do it together, how we can make it to where you can expand and become what you need to become. Of course, guys, you know that I do all these things, all the way from pretty much just call me a strategic partner, to where there's things that you're looking to do that we can help you do. Okay? Now, remember, I don't do all these things personally, but I have a team that actually does a lot of the work for me. All right. This coaching session you're on every Thursday, 6 p.m. We go for 1 hour. We dive into some different topics. Tonight's topic was just one of those ones. Next week, totally different topic. Get you in position to where you want to go. Okay. Some of you one-on-one. Oh my goodness. If you have not done my one-on-one, I'm going to push you. Get locked in. Let's get some one-on-one sessions. Game changer. I promise you, it's a game changer. You want to come and sit down and be able to meet with me to where we can actually go one-on-one and see where you're at. And for those of you that are looking to start your business, I have a wonderful package for $24.99 that covers all these things. I connect you with my media person. I connect you with my design person, like my banker, my bookkeeper. I set you up some business credit. I promise you, it will get you there a lot faster than trying to piece it together yourself. Okay, so let's get it knocked out, get it done as you guys are going forward. My voice is going out, so obviously it's time for me to go. Appreciate you guys. Yes, my birthday is on Saturday, and Robbie's event is on Saturday too. So if you can make it, get to Robbie's event. Robbie, so proud of you. Keep going, keep grinding. Guys, let's go together. All right. I'm your partner. I'm your guy. Talk to you soon. Peace.
All right.